I'm not excited. Dairy prices have hit a 10-year low. China has stopped buying American soybeans, and the Trump administration's tariffs and excessive farming supplies have led many farms across America to go out of business. Here to break down the farming crisis is CitrusTV correspondent Anthony Dabbundo.
The Minnesota Star Tribune reported that over 80 farms filed for bankruptcy across the upper Midwest in the last 12 months. That's more than double the number that closed in 2013 and 2014. But states like Minnesota and Wisconsin aren't the only ones feeling the effects of record low dairy and soybean prices. Right here in central New York, farms are losing money. According to Sam Simon of Hudson Valley Dairy, it currently costs about 21 cents to produce a pound of milk. Now, prices range between 15 and 17 cents to sell it. That means that farms are losing about 5 cents a pound. Now, small farms produce about 1 million pounds of milk each year, and larger ones produce 10 times as much. Now, some larger farms have been able to survive on equity and borrowing from banks, but many small farms haven't. Simon said, quote, "It's Armageddon for farmers. The supply is too high and the demand is too low. In the last 10 years, the consumption of fluid milk is down 10%. That's the crisis in a nutshell," he said. The farmers in this country are starving. Now, one of the main reasons for the decrease in consumption has been the rise of alternative milks, like soy and almond, that don't actually have any dairy in them. Now, while dairy prices are at 10-year lows, corn and soybean prices also contribute to the closures. China consumes 50% of American soybeans. The Trump administration recently imposed tariffs on exports to China, and the Chinese responded by stopping its imports of soybeans. Now, much like the dairy market, the soybean market has a surplus of supply, and farmers can't sell enough of it to even break even. Now, farmers have become too efficient at producing supply, and demand hasn't kept up. And as far as solutions, Simon says that supply management of farmers is crucial, but it's unclear if the government has any plans to step in and aid. Back to you guys.